It's the NFL.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
After seeing what he did last week, throwing 4 touchdown passes, I had to go to my thesaurus to try and come up with some great words for what he did. I'm still coming up blank. He was scintillating.
I'm going simple. I don't have your thesaurus. I'm going dynamite. He was dynamite.
I'll take it.
Allen off the play fake. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. This defense for the Dolphins, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Ashton Davis in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That is caught. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 27-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing now is Allen. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw, it's Allen. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Cook is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that. but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And he sidestepped one man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That one complete to Hill. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Here is 3rd and 5. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This is taken at the 23. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. Now 2nd and 3. Allen. And Cook has it left side. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Already, he's top 50 receiving yards in this first quarter. And he's got a 1st down.
But it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Allen to throw once more. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Palmer, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's Tua. Short throw to Smith. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. In motion, Hill. Tyreek Hill's got another one. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. Achane on the counter. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. From the gun, it's Tua. Open man, Westbrook-Ikhine. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Hill going to go in motion right. They'll run for it with Achane. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Tua going to give this to Wright. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. In motion, Hill. Now Tua. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
A 46-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And he's going to be dropped quickly right there at the 48, a couple yards shy of midfield. First down, here's the run with Cook. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 19 carries, 83 yards.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100.
Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Option play. Here's Cook. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 40. Here's Allen to throw it. Throw left side to Kincaid. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
To the air, Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll go down at the 28. Now Allen. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Allen now looks to throw. Has his man, it's Shakir. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. Cook up the gut. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard. Maybe a touch less. Throwing now is Allen. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Looking to pass. Tua. Short throw to Smith. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. In motion is Westbrook-Ikhine. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle, Achane. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll work the middle here with Wright. Oh, good move. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. They complete it to Hill. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Throw caught by Achane. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Sanders' kick is good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. A give to Cook out of the gun. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Here's Allen. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3, ball on the 7. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Cook following the penalty. Oh, look at the juke. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. The Bills on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Keon Coleman from 4 yards out. And the Bills continue to pull away here in this first half. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes.
Tyler pass to kick off for Buffalo.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. That one complete to Hill. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. In motion is Westbrook-Ikhine. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he'll get across the 20, but only to about the 22-yard line. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Bills' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Coleman, the man in motion left. Again, they'll throw with Allen. That's caught right side by Palmer. Oh, he's brought down. Remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park where the Bills taking the lead into the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 5. It's a big play there for Miami. 69 yards. Now Tua on the bootleg here. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Tua sets up to pass it. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete. The kick by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins are going to be forced to settle for 3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Bills offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Here's Cook again. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And now they'll throw with Allen. Shakir hauls it in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. After the turnover, it's Tua. Short throw to Smith. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now Tua. Goes right back to Smith again. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Open man, Westbrook-Ikhine. No gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Achane gets it from the gun. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Tua. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. In motion, Hill. Looking to pass. Tua. Short throw to Smith. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. On the handoff, it's Achane. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now a give, running left is right. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. 3rd and 5. In motion, Hill. Play action. Now it's Tua. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. And this one a 41-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And the deficit falls under 20 now. It's a 19-point game. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. So here's a 3rd and 14.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. Tua going to throw. And that's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get... Back now in Buffalo. Here now, 2nd and 4. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. And they'll give this to Achane. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. From midfield, here's Tua. Throwing middle, and it's complete. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's got Smith here. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
A gain of 7, and the Dolphins first down.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Got an open man. It's Washington. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. A run now from Achane. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. On play action, here's Tua. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
An 8-yard pickup. First down for Miami.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Dolphins are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Washington in motion left. Right. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Achane will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for a
Coleman, the man in motion left. Here's Allen to throw it. Setting up the screen for Cook. Finding room at midfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9. To the air, Allen. To the right side here, caught by Kincaid. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And the Bills first down.
Throwing now is Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Allen. That'll be complete to Cook. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The Bills on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Yeah, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Running for it. Here's Cook. And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. No dice for Sean McDermott in the offense. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Looking middle, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now Tua. Complete to right. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. Throw left side complete. That's Washington. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Eskridge, the man in motion. They'll try and run for this with Wright. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still 2nd down.
They run it again with Cook. The gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
To throw, it's Allen. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Tyler Bass on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills will add on to their lead. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So Tua and the Dolphins down by 15. 57 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a 1st down. Throwing Tua. Short throw to Smith. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Here's a 2nd and 7. Here's Tua. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill when your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon. There's an incompletion right there.
Now Tua. He's got to complete to Waddle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Here's 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
Tua. This one thrown underneath to Achane. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the...
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the